Alright, looks like we're back up. Man, what happened? Well, my controller seems to be staying alive now. Hold up. I restarted the stream under the same tags. So there it is all again. Now if I go to the same YouTube stream, it goes to a 23-minute VOD. Crap. Alright. Vote. Live again after technical difficulties. Usual links below. After. All right. Yep. YouTube. All right. So hard resetting my computer. And not and, just that. Gets my controller to stop acting fucky wucky for some reason. So stupid. What even is it? All right. Let's open up the game again and let's see it. I did this right before I started stream, so if this glitches out, I don't know what to make of it. All right, we're good. Just seeing, oh crap. VTuber Studio seems to have glitched out on me. Camera, turn camera off, turn camera on, okay. Calibrate. Alright, we're tracking. Back to the game. But Jeff and Gavin from Rooster Teeth are revisiting Achievement City. Now the music is coming across kind of loud to me. That or this just opening music is like way too fucking pardon my French, it's not even 10 minutes into the video. I'm getting demonetized on YouTube. I don't have monetization as it is anyways. Alright. was muted. Alright, we're back. The hell? I got 3 people on YouTube? What is this? Alright. Myself one chat. Why? We need to talk to you about trying to find your mother.
My mother is still held in this outpost near Vegigedor. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws.
Again, what the hell is her accent?
We will do everything we can to free her. Do not worry. Let's go.
Who did I have? Vasco? Ship. Friendship bonus charisma. God, look at that helmet. It's like aping a Spanish, like, I don't even know what that style of helmet was. But it's aping the, like, you know, Spanish conquistador helmet, if you know what I'm talking about. You can't see, like, their friendship bonus down there. His is charisma. I don't know if I'm... I'll keep Kurt around. Friendship bonus into it. You know what? We'll kick Kurt for the time being. Oh. Quest items. Lace drink. I don't have science. Level 1. I guess we can go through everyone. Wait, who am I on? We're at Kurt, Vasco. He is craft level 1. Need tons of science for anything over here. Alright, blue silver soldiers doublet. Upgrade breastplate. Extended ornate collar. Leather, refined ore. Oh, wait. So can any, no. So wait, he can upgrade stuff that's in general, alright, hold up. Doublet of good fortune. All right. Kurt, I want you to upgrade this. Oh, I guess it can't be upgraded. Tracker's tunic. What is it even good for? Poison resistance. I've used that hammer around. Blue soldiers, doublet. Not going around with him, so. Oh wait, I can upgrade mine now? Doublet of good fortune. Oh, I can't upgrade. Old embroidered doublet. This thing has everything go down. Oh, my balance goes down to you, but my loot chance goes up. Resistance. Ah. Alright. So it's important to figure out which one. Now, before I do that, so this is my rapier. Can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade this. Stick empty, pommel empty. And there's a lot of different things to you. Armor damage. I want something that does more armor damage. There we go. Oh, grand steel ring. Oh, steel ring. Yeah, we'll use that. got? So what do these do? More armor damage. Studded steel handle and engraved handle. Got leather and 1 refined ore. Alright. Probably should upgrade other stuff. Whatever. Dilly-dallied enough. Where are we going? Wait. Let's make sure I have the right. Find Queen Bladnit. Go to the Alliance outpost. Alright. Alright, should have it marked. Alright, good fast travel. But since we don't have horses, let's just for us. Alright, is this a workbench? Oh, wait. Who's my party? I got Vasco and, yep. I saw him over there, so I thought, exit travel camp. Alright, where are we going? Up over yonder. Alright, this is where we saw the Temple of Barad-dûr. Yep. Barad-dûr is Sauron's giant tower with the giant flaming eye in the Lord of the Rings films. You don't know its name. It's only mentioned like once or twice in the entire series. In the entire movie series. God knows how many times it's said in the book. I haven't read the books since middle school. And I never finished them. Because, a little bit too much. Oh wait, we have to go this way?
I need a bit of practice.
I need vigor level 3 to get up there. That is not what I needed.
Desarde, I have a
Very well.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Wow, what the heck is this?
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nods. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Norts and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away.
Are you?
However, I get the impression that this may not be the right time for you. We'll talk about it again when you're less busy. Did you want anything else?
I'm
Alright,
asleep.
let's leave. I thought by talking to him, your help to Vasco. So hold up, let's just look at the map. Can't go up this way. Can we go up this way? So, right another way. Get that north. For these precursor civilization buildings, for them to still exist like this, I know some overgrowth, but like how many generations back did the Tirfadi natives? Let's not fight them if we don't have. God! Man, this thing does not do damage against these things. Man, that ran right up his ass and it didn't pick up anything. Anything? Get over here. Would that say beast essence? A lymph extracted from the corpse of a creature, ingredient used in science as the basis of most potions. Okay. Yeah, more loot. Alright. Alright, we go up this way. Wasn't this cut off? Go up. Yeah, I remember that there was a fence there that we couldn't go past. Man, all these bodies are still just burning out here. Bridge Alliance soldier. I do have to say, one of the things that sort of like is turn off this game is you have these nebulous names. The Congregation of Merchants. The Bridge Alliance. It's, it just doesn't gel well. Like, you know, I know it's not one-to-one with history, but to think that these impersonal organizations would rule is kind of, would be like rule, because like at this an early stage it just feels discordant with, you know, how we know history worked out, where there are dynasties in which people coalesced around. Eventually those dynasties sort of oh, hello. Gold coins, ammo. Eventually those dynasties ceded more and more power to impersonal institutions. And then you get like modern nation states, but we're not here yet. It doesn't feel like that. I just want to say, knowing Islamic history, it's kind of ridiculous that like a simple alliance ends up devolving into an impersonal institution for governance. Wow, you guys really don't know how to... And they were not really that doing much damage to them. Is it to make me feel like a better? Is it just because I'm on easy difficulty? Can I even change the difficulty? Game, contrast, brightness, game, difficulty, normal, hard. Tutorials enabled, subtitles yes, subtitle size small, combat UI full, minimal, exploration UI full, minimal, none. Alright. I don't know. I feel like I just got too much strength. These giant hulking beasts aren't making me afraid. Just like, oh god, more of them. They're like bears with long ass tails. Okay. Wow. When was my load last save game? When we showed up at that campsite? Oh, it was after this fight? Okay, so a decent autosave function. Really? Bodies are really giving that trouble to walk around? Yeah. So, in summation, these impersonal nations that we're working with, Teleme, which has got the most flavor to it, versus the Congregation of Merchants. Like, yeah, republics did exist in the fact, so if you want to, like, make it a merchant republic or something, you might want to, make it, give it something, like, let us know that there's some hierarchy, instead of just these, like, amorphous institutions. Like, who's top dog in the congregation of merchants? Like, in Venice, the Merchant Republic of Venice, they had the Doge, who was like their formal leader. This one's probably a little bit stronger. Okay. Doesn't hit that strong. Oh, maybe this is the one that they were struggling with. Alright. I do need to just, like, stop with the combat spam. And yes, it was ironic after I was discussing it, maybe this is too difficulty, I finally have my first combat death. Well, I think it may have been my second, in all honesty. Alright. Didn't hurt. Scheiße. Keep on forgetting which trigger I'm supposed to hit. What is she even saying? I don't know if it's just this thing, but it seems like loots are pretty common. That, or it's supposed to increase the I don't know if it increases the likelihood of loot drops or it increases the quality of what you get for a loot drop. Maybe to take a second to worth investigating. Advanced view physical damage. Loot chance. What is loot chance? Egg. Alright, it doesn't say. Whatever. Moving on. We go up this way. Might be where the Alliance fort is. Alright, listen, I don't know why, but, like, you know, the Bridge Alliance is supposed to seem as, like, the progressive, tolerant people, but I'm already just, like, I'm already deciding sides. I'm just gonna pick a fight with that. And maybe keep Taleme on side while I'm here. They don't seem to be as, like, rough with the natives as the Bridge Alliance is. Oh, hey, I can do skill points. Strength, endurance, life points plus 100, stun plus 20%, orange damage plus, yeah, screw it. Talents? Name points. Okay, maybe one in here. And one here. Set trap, find magic ring, stasis. Fury. Maybe we'll get there one day. Who knows? Alright. This seems to be a more direct path to where we're going. I don't even remember the name of what these creatures are that we keep been slaughtering on our way up here. Alright, yeah, that looks like an outpost, alright. Gain entrance that way. Slaughter even up this way. Hello, you alive, buddy? Nope, can't revive him. Soldier's diary page. The native group I was asked to watch spends a lot of time in the forest. Despite my orders, I haven't dared to follow them in. Far too many wild animals prowling around in there. I wonder what could push these savages to risk their lives in the woods. Maybe they just don't fear the woods as much as you do, buddy. Where's... was it? Guess I was wrong. I swear there was a gate up here somewhere that prevented me going forward. But there's like those wooden spike things, cross spikes. Down trees. What was I misremembering? I'm not going away from the fort. The outpost. Is it here? I swear I saw on the map this session. Alright, that's enough wasting time. Let's get to the fort. See if we can negotiate the mom's release. Shiny in the distance, must divert path. Pine resin and amber. I wonder, how does pine resin turn into amber, though? I wonder that. Alright, there doesn't appear an entrance here. But maybe there's a way to stealth your way in the back. Or do a rescue attempt later. Alright, so I have the palisades. No, those are palisades. I don't know what these things are. Hello?
Halt! Who goes there? De Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Get out of my way.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigze?
This young lady is the princess of her people and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Taking a lot of risk there, buddy. Going there. Let's snoop for a second. Over here anywhere. It's not immediately obvious where she's being kept. If she's being kept here at all. Let's see here. Tower. Outpost. No way to sneaky inside. Alright, you gonna give me shit for walking in? No? Alright. It's dark. Talk about that, Alright, dude with the turban. It's interesting how there's this disconnect. There's all the soldiers look like random European dudes in armor, and then the actual, like, officials are the guys in turbans that are trying to come off, obviously, as, like, Middle Eastern.
Well, who are you?
This guy looks pretty European himself. There's something about him. He feels off. I don't know, like a Balkaner. Is that the feeling I'm getting here? What happened to the Queen?
Why are you at war against the natives?
Because they reject our presence. They've been attacking us for months. These savages.
British accent.
Refuse civilization, and our men pay the price. We can't let them slaughter us without reacting.
Since you arrived here, you have destroyed the forest and ripped open the earth. And people disappear in our villages, the On-Almenawi first. We are only defending ourselves. And we are the savages.
Since we've defeated you, you can believe what you like. Anything else?
What happened to
Allow
the
me to
queen?
introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Vladimir, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her off like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body on Al-Manawi, please.
On
I
Al-Manawi.
must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain.
This guy's been remarkably compliant, not asking too many
Go
questions.
see her now.
No, wait, I want to snoop around this guy's office. Alright, so that's his bed.
Sorry for your loss, Siora.
The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance. Let's go.
Alright, man, you get a house all to yourself in this outpost? Where's everyone else shack up? That's the infirmary, and what is this, like, is this the barracks room? Let's see here. Yep, this is the barracks room. Rather rudimentary. So you got 3 to 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12 guys to man this station. To a certain extent, you do want your leadership to have a little bit of distance and separation from his underlings. Now, the captain gets his own stateroom. So does an executive officer on a ship. Get their own offices. When I was a division officer, often I had to share spaces. You know, generally there's like the chiefs, the non-commissioned officers, and the officers all have a common work area that we generally tell that at a certain point we had to.
Who are you?
All right, I'll shut
Are you
up.
looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there in the room on the left.
Does this guy not have any eyebrows? You have it all shaved off, or did it burn off in some experiment? Is that what happened with you? They're saying. All right, hold on. More.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And Mater.
I'm trying to like see if I can notice it.
I must take her with me on Al-Manawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the Guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
What?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change.
Yeah, that's my first thing. Let's see if we can just win with it. Win by talking, and then we can.
Through the camp.
All right. Hold up. Eyes. Focus. There.
Your Excellency, what do you want?
Claim the queen's body.
We would like to retrieve the remains of the Queen. Bring her back to her people and her family.
That will not be possible, Your Excellency. As I told you, the governor specifically asked us to keep her. He wants her delivered to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
0% chance. Ah!
Captain, I insist. Let us take this body with us.
I have orders, Your Excellency. I've already told you.
It is my mother we are talking about. My mother whom you let die by dragging her all the way here. Give her back to me, or I swear that I will never leave you in peace.
This isn't the right way to approach this, Siora.
Oh.
Come.
Cold as stone.
I'm afraid we have no choice but to pressure him now, like the doctor told us.
We will have to be discreet if we want to find these documents without getting caught.
Not gonna be up here somewhere? It's that officer's building. Does this not count? That would be a little bit too obvious. Is there a back entrance that's not guarded?
It's blocked.
Here.
It's blocked.
There's a... Alright, hold up. Let's look at the mission log. Alright, so... Notice the captain of the outpost. No, look for evidence of the officers... outpost officers' quarters. He doesn't live in here. Let's see here. Letter from Father Octavius to the captain of the Fedrad outpost. Your previous shipment was very appreciated. We can now fight on equal footing against the Alliance at long last. We're willing to pay you even more than last time if you send us more firearms and alchemical preparations. Looking forward to our next meeting, Father Octavius.
The doctor was right. They are trafficking weapons illegally with San Mateos. If word reaches Hikmet, these men will face a firing squad. None of these documents are signed. The captain managed to cover his tracks.
This large box must contain the documents you are searching for.
Oh,
I hope
that
the
one in
officer
there?
doesn't keep the key. I don't see how we could steal it from him.
He may have left it somewhere. Come, let's continue searching.
It says pick up. Contract pest control. I will reward anyone willing to kill the foxes who have been entering our camp at night to slaughter our chickens. These filthy beasts either bring their prey right outside the camp or to the south to devour them. Make sure you slay them in one shot. These things are fast. Stolen cargo. Cargo was stolen by bandits before it could be delivered to the outpost. This crime cannot go unpunished. Our camp needs supplies, so kill those outlaws and you can keep the cargo as a reward. According to what we know, they should be hiding near the ruins. Oh, I guess there's even more extra side quests. Find the chest key. What is it here? Infirmary. He's not going to have the key, is he? Okay, entry. Alright, that was the infirmary. Okay. You able to climb this?
Can't do that.
Sneak level 2. I'm not playing a stealth build, so I doubt this is going to happen. Oh, is that the keys right there? Are you kidding me? Like, honestly, you have like 3 strangers, a not the local, and then the emissary of a rival faction. Is this like a woman with a turban on? I don't think women are supposed to wear turbans. It's like, nobody's suspicious that he's snooping around inside their quarters. I get it, this is not like the most like technically finesse game possible. Whoa. That animation, are you kidding me? Roderick, I need you to escort me to a meeting tonight near the large tree in the little wood to the west. As usual, you'll be rewarded for your services, and not a word of this to anyone. You know what we risk if someone learns of our little
Here's
traffic.
a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
Yeah, but then
There's a
we're the
risk
only
that
ones
he will react
witnessing.
violently, but we have no other choice.
Let's go then. I know this place. It is further down the road, near a large tree.
Alright. So we go snitch on them. Or we put ourselves in a position to snitch on them, I should say. Let's see, where is it? More or less over here. Is there a way to sneak around the other sides? Does not appear so, so we're gonna go around this way, and I don't want to fight the bears. Just add the tedium of not wanting to. I don't want to because of the tedium. Oh, background music is kicking in. The rocks are rendering in. This is a place. Why is it steaming? What is this place? Borage.
Here
There.
we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive.
How do you hide? Very clear indication instead of, you know, like letting you figure it out. So, yeah, that's a good enough place to. Yes, squat to stealth. Howdy. How's it going?
Well, Captain, you have some peculiar...
Oh, they just let us get that close. All right.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled upon some strange documents and wanted to see for ourselves if there was any truth to them.
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, then we need to get rid of this nosy legate.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want death of my mother.
See if you can ward off this fate.
Let's see if you know how to
Be careful! You're wounded!
Oh man, I got killed. Man, I was not paying attention. Well, the last safe game, does that start right before we, you know, bum rush them or no? Oh god damn it. I have to walk all this way. Alright, focus on combat. Normal difficulty is not as easy as you think it is. You have plenty of health potions too for the time being. I just need to stop being so aggressive, you know. 1-2 attacks, waits. Parry, parry. Yada yada. Parry the platypus. I said parry, parry, and of course my mind had to run to that. Alright. Some resin.
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive.
Alright. Howdy.
Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled.
Sorry, my friend.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
Of my mother.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
Oh, it's a woman I'm beating up. Alright.
Enough! I surrender! I would never have thought that you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it?
Nosy legate.
Legate. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
Yeah, it's called blackmail.
Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the outpost and ensure it's done.
Now I would like for us to return to my village. I am eager to reunite with my sister.
In that case, let's return to Vidrais.
Sure. Let's get down there. Talk to the natives. Let's establish good relations with them. On Manawi, or whatever the fuck that phrase is. Oh, here. These cannot be natural. It's very non-Euclidean geometry, as H.P. Lovecraft would say in Cult of Cthulhu. These people definitely would fit into Lovecraft's, would be like one of the, cults summoning an ancient evil deity. It's just gonna let me take gold coins off your floor? Alright. Alright. Yes, Sel, are you big honcho now?
Our mother. I know, Siora.
Turn up the volume a bit.
And the worst here say, some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legend. Thank you.
Nagse, I guess that's their term for anybody who's not from Tier 5D.
To our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Aselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme.
Mind shakers.
Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iselt. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
I guess the mind shakers are the Teleme priests or missionaries. Alright, we're on good terms with them.
Siora, Asir.
Asir.
Always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld. I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Ask her about
Could you
Ciara.
tell me about Ciora?
You are right there and you let him talk about you like this? Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Okay, don't talk to her. Ask her about her sister in front of her sister. Alright. People do meditation? No more loot. I picked you clean. Alright, so now the quest is... I should probably go figure out this coin guard merchandise figure. It's an exploration in cartography. Set a camp in the region of Fergus, so... Done some of these, but barely none of them. By the professor's notes regarding Nadag Frazan Inquisition showed to you. Go to the woods of San Matthias to meet with the natives. In the name of science, attack the guards. Talk to the captain of the outpost. A name for your family. Offer your help to Vasco. Alright, alien missions, pest control, and stolen cargo. You know, talk to Constantine about 2 nations. Talk to Constantine about the old ruins. Sounds like we should head back. Is there much to explore here? Oh no, wait. Their village is all the way down here in the same map as the outpost is. Ah, wow, jeez. Let's pick up this camp and then we'll just fast travel from there. Back into town. Holy holes. Lonely cairn of stones. Thinking about song Northwest Passage. It's a ballad about the search for the Northwest Passage, as the name implies. It's a very motivating jitty. Jitty, that's not a song. Ditty, that's the word. Up camp. Alright, travel. Back to the Desarde residence. Travel camp. Let's just go. Exit travel, pause. Your accommodation is diplomatic accommodations available to you in this main cities of different nations. Yeah, but like, wouldn't it be like closer to, you know, sleep on the floor? All right, I got what I needed. All right, where am I going? Governor's Palace. I guess I'm right next to him. I guess that's not as, Let's go talk to Constant and then we'll talk about, go talk to the coin guard. Alright. Again, why we're searching for a cure to the Malachor all the way out here at the far flungs of the universe. Far flungs of the world. What's in here? Oh, it's a library. See, you don't know what a book is, do you, Ciora? Be patronizing as possible. What is this? Oh! Speak to Diplomatic Affairs Advisor. Nah, I'm good. It's what's his face who looks, I am baffled at who they are, at what he is. That was a dining room in there. And what's this? 2 guys on a beach looking at ruins. Very depressing view I get from these things. Is that like a native or somebody who's clothes are tattered? I don't know. Is there something here? Alright, this is a basement. Interesting. It's supposed to be a storeroom or what? That's a cell. What's this? Yeah, this is a storeroom. Barrels full of God knows what. Non-parent. Wow, I am so off the beaten path right now. What's supposed to be in here? Who knows? And another door. Where does this lead me? It's a record room, I guess. More loot. How are we inventory-wise? 214 out of... Yeah, I should probably lighten the load when I can. So what, the quartermaster sleeps down here? Got a pile of coins next to his dresser. Alright, now let's see if I can get the hell out of here. Kinda lost track. Alright, yeah. Storeroom. Out, up the stairs, or no, through this door. Up through the stairs. Alright, there you go. What is in here? Oh, alright. One last place to explore. What lies above? This is the servants' quarters. More storage room. What's up here? These are pretty spacious buildings. More storage stuff. How did you guys even get things up here to begin with? Candle and is... Huh. Alright. This is as far as we can go. So, no servant, so I guess this is the servant's dining room and that's their quarters up there. Really just had to scratch my nose right there. Sorry. Alright. Down. Alright, let's go talk to Constantine. Let's get this over with. Nice fine marble stairs. Serene. And in. Same room as the rest. Hello, Constantine.
You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. A house intrigue's keeping you from finding proper sleep.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Ptolemy.
Your Highness.
Where did he come
I
from?
warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Ptolemy and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks.
All right,
but before speaking further,
they're progressive.
I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
His parents. What?
Any news of your parents?
No.
His parents, Constantine's
With the time it takes
parents.
to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Damn, alright. Report the encounter with the
I've been to
governors.
the neighboring cities as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information. The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be a result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats and... But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started
What was
their
that?
investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Ptolemy hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Ptolemy and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me
Right.
to mark the location on your map, my son.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
Anything else?
Alright, so again, the Bridge Alliance seemed to be like the biggest problem here, so working with Ptolemy might be better for us. Maybe I'll change my mind later. Alright, report the outcome of the battle. Oh wait, ask him about his parents, his new rules, government, allies, and congregation.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
No! It's my most valuable chess piece.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite
Oh,
sharp.
now he's getting to the
We
ruins.
discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Known
Someone
what?
told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nauts?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Anything else? No, that's
I'm
it.
going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
So it was the implication that the Tirfadi natives may have that those ruins may be their ruins, they just don't realize it? Like they've like cut off that part of their history and said, oh no, they're people came from far away. Maybe they came from far away to this island, to Tirfadi, and then I say it, and then they progressed. They've and then I guess maybe there's a movement to return to the land, I guess, or people were just like something. They awakened something evil, and they had to bring themselves down. Like they had internal revolt against the technological, powerful society they became, and in the process destroyed everything. Right? She said they summoned a monster or a beast or something that where am I even going for her? Lady Morange. Yeah, over here. That's what I'm picking up. Yay, gravity works. No invisible walls everywhere. There's some here and there. Alright, let's go talk to her. So yeah, so maybe there was no civilization. Maybe the people who she said came from the sea were themselves. And they built up a civilization here, but then it became evil even as it became more technologically advanced, and then they had to destroy it by summoning nature monsters. And now they pretend like they've had it in their head that no, they've always been native to the land, and these ruins are foreigners who came here, which is certainly true, but they ignored that they're descended from those people as well. Right. I'm rambling, but that's what I think. That's what I think possibility.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sur de Sardais, isn't it? I hope that you and your
Ugh.
family have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange
Also, the
civilities.
limp syncing on this is not that good. Her face, like, I swear, in certain lighting she looks black, and other lighting she seems like fully European. I don't get it. It's got the ruins on the battlefield.
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient.
Again, what does
Too
ancient
old to have
mean?
been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access.
I'm on
We
it.
explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
It's about New Serene, the island, the islanders.
You seem interested in the islanders.
As a matter of fact, I find their culture fascinating.
Oinkophobic.
I can't say I know much about them. They are quite secretive and protect their cult and traditions from the curiosity of strangers. I know that their sages, they call them Donegada,
No,
are
Donegada.
guardians of their rituals as well as of the island. They have very strong links with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. They're also good healers. I could talk about them for hours, but you will learn more from the islanders themselves.
What can you tell me about
Last
New
question.
Serene?
It's a new city whose construction began not long ago. When I arrived 5 years ago, there was just a port, a fence, and some huts here. The businesses, the barracks of the guard, the palace, and all of the houses sort of sprung up from the ground. To see how impressive it is today, even if it is still far from its majestic mother, is incredible. Of course, with such expanse, all kinds of bandits, drunkards, and other lowlife have arrived. But I'm very proud of it, in spite of everything. I hope that your cousin can...
You said they just sprung up from the ground. What if this entire island curses you with technical and material progress?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Again, I was pointing out that like these settlements seem like way too developed. But then again, I don't know the proper time span for how long the city has been in. All right. Lady Mirange's house. Steal. Offer your help to Vasco. All right, fine. Let's just talk to him real quick and get that quest.
Desarde, I've always hoped to one day find out my biology, but I cannot. Could you go there and bring...
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Nauts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Nauts are still my family.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
Oh, wow. I kicked this off right now. Fuck. Nah, we're not doing that. Oh yeah, the coin merchandise. Go down this way, I think. Rats. Oh, I think we passed this guy. He's just randomly yelling at a door. Right. Oh. One guard merchandise. Alright. We smuggled your shit for you. Now,
What can I do for you?
we smuggled shit for you.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
What is this guy's face?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority.
Notorious Port Authority.
To explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find.
Really?
But they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
There's something to be said that our conception of illiteracy may be a little bit too broad than we thought, because there was mass, use of like science and stuff. What?
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How do we know in which of these buildings to find what we are looking for?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary.
Why are you so enthusiastic
My entire
about
cargo
it?
has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship. And if you wouldn't mind wearing some Nord clothing, we'll be less suspicious. I would like to avoid fighting with my own.
Yeah, we could do that. The knots are my family. Could keep on trying it. Like I was saying, signage is not something uncommon, so ability to like read and comprehend full sentences might be on some people, but I think people like the revising consensus now is that people could usually like learn an alphabet, but it's like you mostly can get as like names and like very base level stuff. So full illiteracy may not be as not quite what you're thinking. Also, seriously, the coin guard, like you didn't learn how to write in any way, or maybe you haven't picked it up in the course of your duties. Some basic level of literacy. All right, where am I going? What am I doing? Coin guard merchandise. Locate the merchandise crates. Let's go. Let's actually swap out with Kurt. There's my residence. Well, we'll go get Kurt. Drop CR for the time being. Well.
Can you help this? Atuoi!
What do you want?
Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Yes.
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village.
Items.
But there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Iron Banks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please. I don't understand how things work here.
Set up shop somewhere else,
Stay
man.
here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi.
On
May the
Olmenawi.
earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
So some people are just going around and straight up like expropriating shit from him, stealing from him. It's expropriation if it's the government doing it, stealing if it's another private citizen. Important distinction to remember. I should turn that into a YouTube short. Listen, when other people take your shit, it's theft. When the government comes to take your shit, it's called taxes. God. This is fucking merchant. Ask Intendant Manfred for more information. Alright, what are we doing? We're gonna go change out for Kurt. Let's focus on that, and then, so this is the seal of the coin guard or the congregation of merchants? What's your team? These controls are so wonky for me. Alright. Let's help out the poor merchant. Find ore, obsidian, and borage. What am I doing on weight load? 15, not too bad. Oh, wait. Trackers tunic, trackers tunic, trackers tunic. I could probably sell off 2 of these. Okay, all sad, Kurdi kaftan. I should have a sailor's uniform in there. I should probably pick it up. Oh god, I'm tired. I might call it in like 45 minutes or so. That would still be like 2 hours, but damn, doing late night streams when I'm a busy man throughout the day. Not good for my sleep schedule. Vegetable hat. No. Yeah, take a sailor's coat out. Why? My inventory. Scorpion Sting. Rusty Stiletto. Fury Generation +1. That's a pretty crap one. I'll sell it. Old Blood Foil. I could sell those. Old Rust Saber. Probably sell that. Old Cutlass Axe. Great Iron Hammer. Damn. I could potentially upgrade this thing. Alright, so at cost Furious. So elemental damage. Down 86 from what I have. Throw that in the chest. Worn Spiked Hammer. Damage. Worn Spiked Hammer. Where's my upgrade Worn Spiked Hammer? So I should sell the Worn Spiked Hammer. Yeah, we should go sell a bunch of stuff. Where is the nearest merchant? Blacksmith. Ask Intendant Manfred for more information. Oh, I gotta go back and talk to him? Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna sell some crap first, and then we're gonna finish up this coin guard stuff. Copper District. What am I doing? Where's the merchant? Down this way? It's got the same speech.
Well, it is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble
clientele.
What might I do for you?
Sell. Alright. Rusty Stiletto. Sell. Old Blood Foil. Old Blood Foil. Rusty Saber. Old Cutlass Axe. Worn Spiked Hammer. Old Cutlass Axe. Worn Tricorn. These things really don't weigh that much, so there's no point getting rid of them. Ingredients, they don't weigh anything, so... Is this worth anything to you? Huh. Hoof Fungus. I sell 11 of these to you. Bezora. Found in the stomach of a creature. Oh, damn. Damn.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright, go talk to the attendant. More Hawthorne. Got a little caffeine before I did this, then I probably just need to go to sleep. Where am I going? Oh no, wait, we're helping the merchant, the native merchant first. So we need to interrogate them. So those are obviously chains. Those would be swinging out of my face. God damn it, spiders! You're supposed to. That's some base level like interactive environment shit. When you walk into something that's obviously chained loosely, you're supposed to be able to. All right, where am I going? Where am I going? I need it. Fuck it, we're just gonna go all the way around. There we go. You having a mental episode lady or what?
Hello, Your Excellency.
Your movements do not go along with what you're doing.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt. Manfred! Still a quartermaster? Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
About the island merchant.
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
You don't have to confiscate, you could kick him out.
Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the minister.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Obtain a patent. Patents are for intellectual property. You mean a license. Maybe that's like, you know, translation between a French studio and English, not like getting the right word. Oh man, indigestion. Alright, where am I going? Alright, let's iron this out and then we'll go down to the docks. Wait, where am I going? No, this way. Oh, that poor woman, we got like two guys like bumping into her. Oh, I guess this is a side quest. Is it? Nope. Okay. Yeah, not much action going on right now, unfortunately. Tactical pause. I forget I can do that. Who's this supposed to be a statue of anyways? Camera. Got tri-corner hat. Alright. God, I'm tired. It's too late. Evening. But I need to talk to. Oh, I need to go this way and that way.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is
Oh, this is a different guy.
How may I serve you?
Tell about the island merchant.
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. you'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand.
God damn.
We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
Charisma trying to convince him to speed up the process.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant.
Very diplomatic. That's I could have come up with a line like that.
Indeed. I seem to recall.
Wow, somebody goes wrong with the charisma check.
On the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protégé to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Was that supposed to be him cutting him off?
Else?
No.
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
I do feel like just like doing the paperwork for him cuts him out of understanding how you have to do business out here. No. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day, but like what happens when he has to renew the patent? What happens when he accidentally breaks rules? I remember I had an experience this on the ship where we were to do a certain type of report for when we desperately needed something on the ship. Like I had been doing it for like 1.5 years, so I was well accustomed to how the process worked. And then there's some new younger JOs who showed up that I was expected to help, and I kind of went a little bit too far in doing it. There we go. And down. Where am I going? Alright, buddy.
You came back.
Welcome to civilized world.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. I don't know what they will do with him.
God damn, it's like...
Bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Let me guess, like they started asking him, he instigated it, and they got into a fight. You know, like they try and take the pelts off of him, he physically resists, and then they string him up, and he, the merchant, is leaving that detail out that he actually physically resisted them. Wait, where the hell is it? Hold up, let's see if this works. Alright, climb through and down. Alright, let's go. Climb, boys, climb. Alright. I squatted and he immediately did too. It's weird. Hold up. Dance. They do that so in sync that it's unnatural. You think one of them would like get the lead first.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
You just
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted. And
That called it. Called it.
Thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
Talk to the person in charge of the prison. Leave. God damn.
Thank you.
Go back and forth. Alright. Yo, cuz, I need you to pardon somebody. Oh, wait. What? Is the jail in here somewhere? Gotta go... Over where? Dormitories, officers' quarters, training and weapons room. Downstairs? Yeah, that sounds like where a jail would be. What, we got an Alliance member down here? What is this?
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Whatever is a doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the
Oh, he's a
barracks
doctor?
of the New Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the guard.
Al-Sad. I don't know what that is.
Sort of agreement?
The guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The university accepted under two conditions: that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study.
Alright.
These requests were made official thanks to the agreement charter. And I must say, we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
That is all, thank you.
Okay. Where am I going? Alright, through this door. Not that door. Say jail. Right to jail. Alright. Prison guard, what's up?
Hello. What can I do for you?
Talk about the merchant's cousin.
Prisoner, a native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
What?
In the arena? So this man was judged. Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there. Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage?
God damn it.
Some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only he was bringing to his cousin, and now he has to fight for his life.
Okay, don't just say he's always defending his goods.
Decision. They brought him here and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom like all the rest. Anything else?
She's the merchant. What the heck? Oh god. My controller.
I must leave you.
It's scanning. It's not dead, but what the what happened to the controller? All right, turn it off. Holding the power button. All right, turn back on. What the fuck is going on? Man, this controller, like, I think I just need a new Xbox One controller. Turn on. The hell? Alright, problem solved. That was weird. There's all the good. Oh yeah, we just slumped this all on ourselves. How are we encumbered yet with this shit? I'm at 175 pounds. I did sell a bunch of stuff. Like, hold up. Character development, equipment, bag. No. No. Merchant accreditation. I didn't give it to him? What the fuck? Whoa. Mother's present. It's for well. Metal dowels. Serene criminal's key. Memory crystal savants key. Service keys of government palace. Merchant accreditation. Merchant stock. It is worth so little. Alright, let's get out of here. So we have a fight ring or something going on here? What the hell? There's a fight club on the island? That chick? Yeah, it was a chick. I don't know, but some of the way that she was swaying her ass made me think that's a woman, and at the initial look, that's what it looked like. And look at me. Like, I don't really have an ass sway, do I? More like I'm rotating my entire body. Alright, what the heck? Is this the fight club? What is this place? Oh, you're not gonna explain yourself? You go downstairs.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee.
Alright, how
Sorry,
much?
but I can't let you in.
The entry fee. Oh, God damn.
Allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
God damn.
Good day.
New Serene fight organizer.
Unless you'd rather fight.
Talk about betting.
On what are people betting? On the arena fights, of course. Fortunes are made and unmade here. A combat is so much more exciting when spiced with a wager.
These guys are like the same hairdo as me.
What type of fighting goes on here?
Why are you shouting?
There's a bit of everything. Animals, fighters, and even some island beasts go at each other in the pit. If you're tempted, you can even participate. The master of the arena will be glad to enroll you.
I'll be going now.
Later,
I'm thinking of Star Wars. Oh, I'm just realizing my Grant. Calibrate. Okay. Back at it. Nope. Put your weapons away. How do I get a giant broadsword like you? At the load to go in here. Oh, well, we transferred to a whole different place. Alright.
Good day, and welcome to the arena. Is this your first time?
Some woman cheering on in the background.
Excellent. The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like a little reminder of the rules before jumping in? Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics and get in some practice.
I'm trying to save some guy. The first challenge has to fight alongside the hunter prisoner. The first challenge. As for the rules.
Could you explain the rules again?
Certainly. Regular combats take place in groups. 2 of your companions will fight at your side. In order to become a champion, you'll need to win the 5 challenges that become more and more difficult. Each challenge is broken down into 3 rounds. You can take a breather in between each one, but if you give up on a challenge,
Man, this turned into an adventure and a
all
half.
over again from the beginning. Once the challenge has been completed, you can fight any of the rounds you've already won again, just for the fun of it.
This sounds like just like, all right, fine.
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands.
Sure.
Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life for?
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing anything.
Or, you know, you could tell him, you know, cough him up. You're not having him fight.
But it's just the sort of crazy idea that the crowd loves. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So, what'll it be?
Justice cannot wait. I'm ready to fight.
Excellent.
The hell?
In case, the arena awaits you.
Oh, God. Fuck you. Oh, yep, that killed me. Should have paid attention. God damn it. All right.
Good day.
It is.
Excellent. Unless...
All right, get to the city and fight alongside the hunter
I wish
prisoner.
to fight. This man has...
So,
Justice cannot wait. I'm ready to fight.
excellent.
All right, guns blazing.
Yes. The arena awaits you.
Alright, chug this. Chug your health potions. Chug another health potion. Let's get this over with. Alright. Got him. Return to the merchant.
Show. You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, on Almanawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is Desardet. In fact,
Desardet.
the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Alright, so we can have an additional third person follow our party. God damn, what the hell was that? This quest just kept on getting more and more, progressively more and more retarded. Oh, thank you for snapping this far.
To see you again. Oy ven.
Oy ven, oy vey.
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi. He fought to save me.
Thank you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Don't mention it. I also brought back your goods.
May the trees always...
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants
Vignamri.
to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could talk to him.
Since you are a legate. What am I doing? Coin guard, merchandise. crates. Locate and mark the crates. Yeah, let's go get our sailor uniform. I got Vasco with me so he can masquerade around with me. Large blunt axe. Flint axe. Siora, do you have a secondary weapon? Incompatible with this character, never mind. Okay, sword A. He's got snat. That's not worth the armor piercing damage. What I was gonna get? I was gonna get sailor's coat. There we go. Sailor's gloves. They're down from the gloves I have now. Would they add to the effect magic resistance? Chance of recycling. Old sturdy gloves. Sailor's boots. Comfortable boots versus what I have on now. We've got some weight, so let me at least take some of this stuff. Ingredients, MT. Inventory, RB, weapons, ingredients. This stuff doesn't have any weight, so I don't know why I'm emptying out my inventory, but fuck it. I'm probably gonna regret that. Alright, down to the docks. And I'll call it a night at that, depending on how many more steps we have. How many more steps we have to dance through. Straight down this way. What is this for? Scout the Harbor Master's office. RSB locate and mark merchandise crates. Let's just preemptively change into sailor's garb. Al-Sad sturdy kaftan. But low loot chance. Maybe I should stow the doublet. Yeah, let's just go with it. Nope, we're going with the sailor's coat. Oh yeah, I should sell some of these trackers tunics and an extra sailor's coat. Let's go all the way. Sailor's gloves. And boots with leaded heels. Soft old boots, sailor's boots. Is that merchant? Let's go sell some stuff.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for D alcohol.
Tier for D alcohol. Alright, where am I going? This way, down and around.
Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen it?
Alright, sell. Old leather cape. Yeah, sell. Alright, sell. Yes. On tracker's tunic. Doublet good fortune. Old. Broidered doublet. Nah, I want to save that for some reason. Save that for later. Chest. Old reinforced gloves. Okay, sell. Al-Sad gloves. Pretty low quality. Oh, I put on the gloves for +1 craftsmanship. I'll sell the outside gloves. Hands, old soft boots. You plus elemental resistance. Nope, that's it. Alright, down to the docks. It is late. As it is in real life. Right now, it's going on 10 for me right now. Don't know where anyone else's time zone is. The lockpick, I don't have lockpicking skill. I need to get a thief companion. Alright, we'll do with Vasco's thing next.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right, let's get some sleeping pills. Then
Bite the cork off. Glug, 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 glug. Hey, I'm feeling funny. No, we're not doing that first. We're doing this. Also, when I look for another passage around the side, is the same thing also happening? All right, coin guard merchants, Inquisition, an aspiring merchant. Meet with Ulin of the leader of Vignamri. Name of science, attack of caravans, Vasco's quest, name of a family. Acquire sleeping pills. All right, so some whole other shindig first. Champion of the arena. It's our way around. We're inside, I think. You get pissy with us. I'm dressed like a knot. Got a different kind of hat.
No, these aren't the right crates.
Okay. Swing and a miss on one. Alright, it's dawn. Female, not. I mean, pregnancies is this this very progressive, gender egalitarian society have if women are allowed to be on ships like that. I mean, we do that now in the day, but that's under strict.
It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tier 3D.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
Alright. Crates, inform the coin guard barracks to the new master in New Serene. Let's bug out. Pay no mind to us. We're just going to hop a wall. Alright, I'll inform the coin guard barracks master and then we'll call it at that. For an evening, I am tired. Staring at a screen most of the day. I have a simple office job. It's fun. I get to do CAD and this other stuff. Although, there's a lot of paperwork that comes along with the job. What was that? Alright, let's change the stupid uniform. Sailor's coat. Al-Saad kaftan. Old leather cape. Sailor's coat. Oh, I could sell the sailor's coat. Tracker's tunic. This is doublet of good fortune. The doublet of good fortune is a downgrade over the suit. I wonder if I could, how I could upgrade the old embroidered doublet. Old serene gloves. How does compare? You get less defense, +1 craftsmanship. Old reinforced gloves. Can upgrade them, so can upgrade these. I wonder how the quality metric is powered. Like, it's got to have like some sort of like system, because there is this definite pattern. You can see that the higher the quality, by the quality. Let's see. I had those equipped. Everything does seem to be sort of a downgrade from what I thought it said. Organized by quality. Oh no, that's just pick. There we go. Wait, what? Alright, so old serene gloves. So these ones are down 1, even if it's got plus craftsmanship. So there's got to be certain weight for certain things. Probably armor and balance add more than any of the little extra added effects. And legs, old serene boots, officer's boots. The officer's boot, hold up. So let's compare slight upgrade, elemental resistance, boots with leaded heels. All right. Second in command's cruises, officer's boots. Oh, everything goes down for him. Vasco. What about Kurt? Soldier's boots. It's not much of a difference. Blue, silver, soldier's doublet. Everything's a downgrade from. Alright, let's not dilly-dallying. Let's go talk to the coin guard merchant and end it. So, minimal combat this time, except for that fight at the end to help get the native out. Is your hat out of style? I don't care, bro. I just want to end this quest. Sounds like they're smuggling stuff. Five gold coins. This incessant loot is the only thing that's kept me financially stable at this point. Man, what is it? Oh, this is the mountain in the center of the sky. In the center of the that's the mountain in the center of the island. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry, who are you retards? They did not know what they were in for. This is a small ass town, and then all of a sudden I get randomly attacked like this. That's something's up. This requires an investigation. The emissary of the governor of New Serene gets attacked out on the street. There must be hell to pay for this. Alright. Alright, buddy. Why are you smuggling weapons?
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Yeah.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them.
We need to speak to
I
this
received the order to
commander.
deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
Oh, Great West.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants. Under the
Well, that tracks with how they're treating the island merchant.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
Oh
I
boy.
hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Yeah.
Count on me. I'll take care of it.
Alright.
No, thank you.
He didn't ask me if there was anything else. Alright. Alright. That's it for the evening. Call, make a save. Call it a night. So, as per usual, good night and good